Greetings, greetings, peace, shalom, Islam, hotep, light and darkness, I extend to you. Um, so I'm going to continue with part two of the mother god, which is in the Bible, and I'm going to be speaking about things that's in the Quran. I'm not sure how many parts I'm going to need for this, but trust me, I'm going to say everything that I want to say about this. So I'm going to be continuing from what I said in the first one, and where I left off at in the first one was about the which the is a universal mantra that is said to be, the vibration that is aligned with the sound of the universe. It's the sound of the mother, the sound of the womb, you could say. So if you didn't see part one, I suggest you check that out first. But so continuing on, the last thing I talked about was I was talking about the womb. Excuse me, I was talking about the womb and tomb. Okay, so womb, WOMB, which has right in the middle of it, and then I was talking about tomb, TOMB, which a lot of people think that the tomb means death, and it's not death. It's resurrection. It's the process that you go through when you're being reborn again. You must be born again, in the words of the famous JC, Jesus Christ. So also, now with that word tomb, one day I said, the word Muslim sounds a lot like mausoleum. Let me look that up. So that's how my mind works, by the way. A lot of people think I study books and I read all these books. I don't. My mind tells me what words to look up, and then I kind of go on a tangent from there. But anyway, mausoleum. When you say a mausoleum, phonetically you are saying almost the same tone as saying the word Muslim. So mausoleum, it means tomb, TOMB. It's a place where you get buried. Now, if you break down the word Muslim, people get into arguments all the time about what the word Muslim means. Yeah, I know it means to submit to God or whatever, but I like to break words down way past what I see with my two eyes and what somebody told me. Now, Musalam, you can break that down to Mu and Salam. Mu means a lot of things, but I like to look at the hieroglyphics and try to figure out what words mean. The word for water is MW. It'll be the same sound for saying Mu, because the W is really two U's. So Mu is water. Salam means peace. So Mu Salam, water and peace. What does that have to do with the tomb? Because tomb is relative to the womb. Like I said, it's a resurrection process. So you could say it's the same place, the womb and the tomb. Um, so where would peace and water be? In the womb. Isn't there water in the womb, in the mother's womb? Water is relative to spirit. Even in the hieroglyphics, uh, water is relative to spirit. But anyway, so it's peace in the mother's womb. You have to think that we say these a lot of things, and we don't know why we say them. We think that we say them because because we came up with it on our own. No, we tell people rest in peace when somebody dies. Why? Peace, rest in peace. Yeah, peace, because you're going back to the mother's womb, because you're going to the tomb, you're going to the mausoleum, you're going to the Salam, you're going to a place where the most probably peaceful place you could be in the womb of your mother. Okay. Now, all right, I want to move on, and I want to touch on this word matrix, which I do kind of want to get into the movie, but not on this video because I'm not really prepared to talk about the particulars of the movie. But I will say this: if you watch that movie and then you got up and left and just said, "Oh, that was a great movie," then you have deceived yourself, because that movie shows a lot of what's really going on in the world. Um, how we live in a world where we think that things are real and they're not. Anyway, the word matrix, which that word is in the Bible, the word matrix is in the Bible. It means womb. Okay, now if you look up the etymology of the word matrix, it's going to tell you that it means womb. It's relative to the word mother. It's relative to the word matter. It's spelled different, M-A-T-E-R. Matter and mother is the same thing. What's matter? Electrons, protons, neutrons. Matter is everything. So that's why the mother is so important, because matter is mother. Mother is matter. So the word matrix is relative to the mother as well as relative to matter, is relative to the womb. What else is relative to the womb? Allah, the God that the Muslims call on. Because the word Rahim actually means womb in Arabic. Now, how did I find that out? I don't know. I find words all kind of crazy ways. But I know that in Turkey, the country Turkey, the word Rahim in Arabic is womb. Now, Turkey is a 99% Islamic country. You're going to tell me that they don't know. And Rahim is an attribute of Allah. That's telling me that the womb is an attribute of Allah. Allah has a womb? Really? Wouldn't it make sense that he would have a womb, or she would have a womb, though? Because how else do you come through a birth canal? Nothing is, only a female, a womb is a female attribute. To birth anything is a female attribute. You're going to tell me that the universe doesn't have a womb? So you're going to tell me that it's all he? It's all he and him? You're in error. Even looking at that word Rahim in the Quran, the word Rahim means mercy. One of the attributes of Allah is the most merciful. What are you saying when you say mercy? So you have to learn how to look at words in multiple languages, because I like to say that they hide things in words. But when you say mercy in Spanish, you're saying merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Merci in Spanish means thank you. What am I saying when I'm saying thank you? I'm saying the Ankh you. What is an Ankh? An Ankh goes back to Egypt, and it means life. If you look at an Ankh, you will see a circle at the top of it, and then like a cross at the bottom of it. If you put that next to a Jesus cross, you're going to see what's missing. There's a circle missing from the top of it, because it's missing the womb of the mother. That's a dead giveaway right there. Put an Ankh next to a Jesus cross. Okay, it's missing the womb. Now, moving along, I want to touch on a lot, because a lot is, if you research this on your own, you can research this and figure this out on your own. A lot is the feminine aspect of Allah. Like I said in the first video, everything is balanced. It has to have a he and a she. Even when you look at the word Allat, and it's spelled A-L-L-A-T. First of all, she is a sun and moon goddess. In the Quran, she's mentioned in the Quran with, I think it's Manat and Uzza. So it's Al-Allat, Al-Manat, and Al-Uzza. It's triple goddesses, which probably represents triple darkness, which that has to do with the womb. But anyway, and that was a guess. I'm not, saying it, stating it as a fact. But if you look at the word Allat, it's all at, A-L-L, and then A-T. Now, so you have to look at symbols. You have to when you. I see symbols everywhere now that I start studying words and stuff. That the at symbol that we have, that little A, and then it's a little circle thing around it. That's an at symbol. Put that next to the, how do you say it, Yorubas symbol. You spell it Ourobas. It is a serpent going in a circle, and it has its tail and its mouth. They almost look the same. So the at symbol is similar to the Yoruba symbol, which is the serpent going in a circle. It's representing a cycle, is what it's representing. A birth and rebirth cycle. I don't like using the word death because I know that there is really no death. It's all being recycled. Um, and that also represents how the tomb and the womb are the same thing. It's the same place. Anyway, the thing about the circle, which I'm also going to show you how the tomb and the womb is the same, because if you look at a circle and it's broken down to degrees, you will see that the 0 and the 360 are at the same place. 0 and 360 are the same place on a circle. The same place you started is the same place you end on that circle. So it's telling you right there that that whole cycle, that the what you want to call so-called death is the same as life. Okay. Um, the circle itself represents the sun and the moon. It represents the egg. Represents the mother's womb. I talked about that in the first video. I'm looking at the time. All right, I'm gonna cut this short. I don't want to go too far into the other stuff. But anyway, I encourage you to study as always. And what you need to understand is that everything starts from the womb. Even when you research Jesus being a fish, it's going back to the womb. That fish symbol. All right, peace.